not right.
That was not right.
My God. My God.
And he had left behind 5 kids. And his youngest is 3-year-old, and he keeps thinking his father is asleep. His father is gone. He won't even know his father. They just shoot people down like dogs. That doesn't make any sense to me. It shouldn't have happened.
Raw emotion on display as families spoke of their loved ones gunned down at the Tops on Jefferson. For so many, processing the pain, anger, and sadness has only just begun. As they remember the lives of those who were murdered, they're also calling for significant and lasting change. And today, they had 2 big names standing beside them. Fox Buffalo's Maya Skinner is live with the latest right now.
Attorney Ben Crump and Reverend Al Sharpton both say they are holding anyone involved in the shooting accountable, including social media platforms. The victims' families also took the time to speak and describe what the last 5 days have been like.
We are the village. We are the village. We are the village.
Attorney Ben Crump and Reverend Al Sharpton joined several of the Tops shooting victims' families, standing with them and demanding policy for hate crimes.
There's been no real national legislation. There's been no real addressing of how we're going to monitor and stop this in advance.
Family members of Andre McNeil, Geraldine Talley, Ruth Whitfield, and Haywood Patterson spoke, filled with emotion, and described the pain of losing their loved one.
The last time I spoke with my mother was on Mother's Day. I sent her a text message saying Happy Mother's Day. She replied back, thank you. And that was the last time. That was it. I never would have thought that'd be the last time I would speak to her or hear her voice.
I keep seeing her face coming up everywhere I look. But I can't kiss her, I can't hug her. We were supposed to go see the Temptations play that night. And I have the tickets still on my table.
This is my son, Jefferson Patterson. He is 12 years old. And they took his father. He will grow up fatherless. He has to live even after this. And I have to pray that God give me strength to raise him the best of my ability.
Attorney Crump and Reverend Sharpton also called out President Joe Biden for action. They say if nothing is changed, another mass shooting will happen again.
These hate crimes need to be stopped. We need to hold the social media companies. We need to hold all that have aided and abetted in this era of hate all over this country.
Whether Parkland or Columbine, this is just as bad. And we have to act like that, Reverend Al, because if we don't, then America doesn't respond like it's an act of terrorism. When there's a terrorist attack on America, we respond to the highest level. Well, that's what we want them to do for these victims, these black victims in Buffalo, New York.
And Reverend Al Sharpton and Attorney Ben Crump both pledged to be there for the families with resources and helping them seek justice. Sharpton mentioned he's called for a hate summit to address some of these issues. Maya Skinner, Fox Buffalo.
Maya, it was also interesting to hear Reverend Al Sharpton take on his harshest critics. He sort of mocked what people sometimes say about him, that Al Sharpton shows up when the cameras are there, when the chips are down in a community. But he was also very clear to say that all of those families want him here. They wanted the spotlight on those folks. They want everyone to see that pain, right?
For sure, he stood his ground on why they were there. They are here about action and helping those families. They claim that they are not here for show. They are here to support these families and give them resources. So they were very adamant about that.
Maya Skinner, thank you.